Hello friends, I hope you liked my previous blogs. Today I am going to discuss about the application of photodetector followed by phototransistor. Last class I discussed about the principle of photodetector, then types of the photodetector and the parameters of photodetector. Now, now coming to the application of the photodetector, where you can use the photodetector. It plays the vital role in case of the modern technology and in our day-to-day life, right? So it solved various challenges related to the healthcare, environmental monitoring, image scanner, and optical communication, so on, right? Now it has the photodetector. We can divide the photodetector into three parts in terms of the wavelength. Okay, here I can tell about the visible photodetector. Okay, visible photodetector which has wavelength range in the visible region, right? Visible region wavelength range means 400 to 700 uh, nanometer. Okay, where we can use this visible photodetector. This photodetector we can use in the color image sensor in artificial eye. It can also use in the image scanner. Apart from this, it can also used in the digital photograph. Okay, digital photograph. Okay, these are the main importance applications. Apart from this, lots of applications are there related to visible photodetector. Next, coming to the red light photodetector. Okay, red light photodetector. That means it can detect the red light, which has wavelength range 600 to 700 nanometer. Here is the it's like the orange color and it's like near to infrared, not infrared. Okay, 600 to 700. Peak is the 650 is called the mainly red light wavelength. Okay, where we can use red light photodetector, we can use for the short range visible communication. We can use the red light photodetector. Short range visible communication means if you want to transfer the signal from near to 1 in the meter range. Okay, in this case we can use the red light photodetector. So to transmit the red light, we can use the plastic optical fiber. So that will be red light will be transferred through the plastic optical fiber. After that, it will be detected by the red light photodetector. Next is the infrared photodetector. Infrared photodetector. Okay, so it has the wavelength range greater than 700 nanometer to almost 2000 nanometer. Different infrared range regions are there. Near infrared, mid infrared, far infrared regions are there. Okay, so this infrared photodetector, that means the photodetector which can detect the infrared light. Okay, this infrared photodetector, we can use this infrared photodetector for mainly optical communication purpose. Okay, environmental monitoring, health monitoring, okay, biological detection or industrial automation. In various application we can use the infrared photodetector. Okay, so mainly the optical communication, if you want to transfer any signal, we can use the red light photodetector, that is for only short range communication. But for case of the long range communication, we have to use the infrared photodetector to transfer the data from one end to other end. Okay, next is the broadband photodetector. That means broadband photodetector, it is used to detect the panchromatic light. That means it should have the wavelength range from 400 to almost 1500 nanometer. This is called the broadband photodetector. So lots of photodetectors are designed for this application, photodetector application. So we can design the photodetector by using the organic semiconductor or inorganic semiconductor. Okay, so this is used for biological, image, sensor, and also telecommunication. In two cases we can use the broadband photodetector. Now coming to the another device that is related to photodetector only, that is the phototransistor. Okay, phototransistor. Okay, so phototransistor, that means the transistor which can detect the photon. Okay, photo plus transistor. Okay, so phototransistor, that is almost like the photodetector and the photoconductor. Okay, but there is a little different. Okay, what is the difference? For case of the normal photodetector, okay, it has two terminals. Okay, anode and cathode, right? But for case of the phototransistor, it has the three terminals: drain, source, and the gate. These three terminals are there in case of the phototransistor. Okay, so if you had heard about the transistor, it's one kind of the electronic device. Okay, to the main application of the transistor is to amplify the signal. Okay, here also the main application of the phototransistor is to amplify the signal. Okay, so it has the three terminals: drain, source, and the gate terminals, right? So now here I will draw the diagram of the phototransistor. Okay, so we can design phototransistor in two ways. One is the lateral structure and other is the vertical structure. But if you want to design the photodetector or photoconductor, so vertical structure is suitable. But in case of the phototransistor, we can refer the lateral structure. Okay, what is the lateral structure? So one substrate is required. If you want to deposit any material, there is a one base. The base is required to over which we can deposit any kind of the materials, right? So substrate. So substrates are here p-type silicon we can use. This p-type silicon, that can be defined by the gate terminal. Okay, so this is the p-type silicon substrate. Okay, so this is the p-type silicon substrate. Here is it is denoted by the gate terminal. Okay, above which there is a SiO2 layer. Okay, this is the insulating layer or dielectric layer. Okay, now above this another semiconductor layer is there. We can use different kind of the semiconductor, organic semiconductor and group 3,5 compound semiconductors, different composite based semiconductor. We can use the different kind of the semiconductors, right? So above this is the metal, here also metal. These two are the source terminal and the drain terminal. Okay, so this like a metal, the structure is defined as a metal semiconductor and metal structure in the form of the lateral. Okay, this is called the lateral structure. Okay, if we see in the other view, from the other view, it will be the little bit different. Okay, the lateral structure. The process will be flow like this way, source to drain like this way. Okay, the flow of the electron. Now here you can see this is the silicon layer, the insulating layer. So the gate terminal that is separated from the semiconductor layer by insulating layer. Okay, so this is the separation layer. Okay, gate, drain and source. These two metallic layers are there. These are defined by the source and the drain. Now coming to the semiconductor. This semiconductor, right? Okay. This semiconductor should have large band gap and high mobility. Whatever semiconductor we can use, maximum semiconductors are large band gap. Okay, and these semiconductors have the high mobility. Okay, and this should be very thin layer. Okay, very thin layer. So right, with p-type silicon dioxide layer which is acting as a insulating, then the semiconductor, you can use the various kind of the semiconductors. Then the two metallic layers are there which are defined by the source and the drain terminal, like metal similar metal lateral structure. Okay, so here light used to fall like this way. It will directly fall on the semiconductor layer. The semiconductor layer that is acting as the active layer. Okay, so the whatever light energy is falling on the semiconductor layer, that light energy should be matched with the band gap of the semiconductor. Okay, after that we have to apply the gate voltage to control the process. Okay, and it will be collected by the drain terminal. After that we can get the photocurrent. Okay, so that means during this process the light the input signal that has to be amplified form. Okay, so that means what is the function of the phototransistor? So it is used to amplify the input signal. Okay, what is the input signal here in this case? In this case input signal is the optical signal. Okay, once it to reach to the semiconductor, it will convert it into the electrical signal, but this electrical signal that is in the form of the amplified. Okay, and the gate voltage should be applied to control the process. Okay, so the next class I will discuss about the working principle and the transport process of the phototransistor. So now I will discuss last topic is the application of the phototransistor. Okay, why we can use the phototransistor? First point is that we can use in the security system. We can use in the security system to detect the unauthorized person. Okay. Next, we can use to count the coin and currency in the banking system, right? Third is the you can also use as a opto coupler. Coupler means two coupling different signals. So what kind of the signal we can use? We can use the optical signal. That is the optocoupler. We can also use as a electrical isolation between patient and the hospital equipments. Rather than we can also use in the radiation monitor. Then we can also use as a transistor in the remote control car. Okay, these are the main applications, right? So next class I will discuss about the working principle of the phototransistor. Thank you.